What's going on, mortals? Mortal T here. Welcome to How To Tame, a series where I will be covering every tameable dino in Ark, going over the best way to tame it and going over their features / abilities and the role they have in Ark. But first, a small disclaimer. All this taming is done on a boosted server, but the taming method is exactly the same that you'd have to use on an official server. But if you're playing on an official server, you should know by now that it's going to take you a lot longer to gather the resources and a lot longer to do the taming. But with that out of the way, let's get to what we're going to be taming today. So for what we're going to be taming, I'm going to take the RG and go flying over here to show you more what we're actually going to be taming, if it's still over here and it hasn't run away. There it is, right on the ground, right there. Up, up, and the wings are getting in the way. It is there. You can see it rolling there. I hate these wings. There, just saw the body of it. Sabertooth, yes, that is what we're going to be taming, the Sabertooth. And this is why I have the RG, because I'm going to pick it up and I'm going to drop it in the taming pen. I'm going to whistle passive. Why can't I attack? Now, you need to go and knock this out. You need to knock it out. So any trank method is usable. At the moment I'm using the Scorpion because it just seems to pack a lot of punch and it saves me wasting my darts or arrows and stuff. Maybe I'll have to use one to finish it off because it has got high type at the moment, but it's just not going down and I don't want to afford to hit it again. So, it is down, the Sabertooth. Looking really cool, the Sabertooth too. A nice kitty cat to have as your pet. So, now we've got it down, what do we need to tame it? Well, its preferred kibble is Bronto kibble, believe it or not. I have some right here. Now, I don't know why it goes for such a big egg type, but it just prefers Bronto kibble. But the Sabertooth is a meat eater, carnivore, so you'll eat any type of meat you'll give it. But there are better meats than others. And I'm going to go through them like I usually do in these videos, starting with the best going down to the worst. So, raw mutton, raw prime meat, cooked lamb chops, cooked prime meat, raw prime fish meat, raw meat, cooked prime fish meat, cooked meat, raw fish meat and cooked fish meat. But if you can get your hands on some Bronto eggs, you can make the kibble. So you're obviously going to need Bronto eggs, 1 rock carrot, 1 cooked meat jerky, 2 medjool berries and 3 fibres, which can be cooked in the cooking pot or the industrial cooker. Now we're just waiting for this to eat its kibble, eat its food, so it can get up and be a lovely tame, and then we can pick it up with the Argent again. And we can get out the taming box, and then I can show you what it's for. Well, to mount, it's actually a really good one. And talk about some of its talking points. Come on, eat. Should eat very soon. That's night. It should have. There we go. I knew I should have eaten by then. So there we go. Saver. Really cool. Stop it from following. You might have been able to jump out of this, but oh well. Just do this. So, you can unlock a saddle ruffle, the Sabertooth, so that means you can ride it. And you unlock the saddle pretty early on. I've got one right in my inventory. Yeah, right here. This is what it looks like. You unlock it at level 37. So it's pretty early on, to be fair. And these just look really nice. They really do. And the colours, you can get them in all sorts of colours as well. This one's like a sandy with some brown in it. I don't know. Looking pretty cool though. And the eyes. So, this is a Sabertooth. Let's go out and let's do some killing with it. Turn the hunt back on. Ha! Here we go. On to the beaches. So the Sabertooth doesn't have like special abilities, not like some other dinos do. But overall, the Sabertooth is an all-round good mount for its speed, for its stamina, for its health, and for its melee damage, and for its gathering capabilities. So it is a really good hunter because it is expert at collecting hide and pelt from harvesting creatures, as well as chitin and keratin. From scorpions and stuff like that. There we go. I've got 364 high just off that one pteranodon. Awesome. And it does jump. Its swimming speed is rather slow, but on land it's just really good. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, there's a Bronto here. Kill you. Nope. Let's get some food. There we go. So you could also use the Sabertooth for a scout if you really needed it to. So because of its very good base speed and stamina, it also has the capacity to jump over rocks, as you just saw there, and we was hovering then a bit. That was pretty cool. So, boom, 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 jump. So his jump isn't particularly good, but if you just keep smashing the jump button, it goes pretty darn fast. Like this. So yeah, pretty cool, right? And it makes a good scout as well. Because of its speed, you can like outrun more dangerous creatures if you need to. So you could outrun T-Rexes, Spinos, maybe even Raptors if you've got decent movement speed on it. That's right, I'm just trying to get this yellow drop, so I've got to go up here. Boom. So yeah, like I said, overall it's a good mount for anything that you really need doing. And it's also got really good melee damage. It doesn't make it like a damage. Ooh, nice sword. Cool. So yeah, though it's not boasting the most raw power of a T-Rex or a Spino, the Sabertooth is relatively a quick attacker and has a good base damage compared to smaller predators. Unlike many dinos, it can easily outrun stronger opponents in the case that the fight turns really bad, just like I've mentioned before. So yeah, I was trying to show you that you can attack while you're sprinting as well. If you can hear that slight roar, oh crap, while we're running, that's just actually attacking. So pretty cool. Now, unfortunately, it only has one attack, which is that swipe with its paw. Got no other attacks whatsoever. which is unfortunate, but does not discount it as a good mount director. Boom. So let's get back to base, where we can wrap up the end of this video. Pretty quick, pretty darn quick. Whoop. So there you have it, mortals. That is the Sabertooth. A really good mount, if I do say so myself, especially if you're early on in the game. Because the saddle does unlock at level 37, it's pretty easy to get. But if you're trying to tame one of these out in the wild, I would advise you to pick it up with an RG and maybe drop it in a taming pen, or get somewhere high where it cannot attack you. That is my advice for trying to tame it. Oh, spread its leg and it's going to eat. Yum, 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 yum. But that is all the information about the Sabertooth. So mortals, if you found it informative and if it helps you out in any way, please don't forget to show that like button who is boss by punching it in the face. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to click that subscribe button. And as always, mortals, don't forget to share it with your family and your friends and around the world. But that is it. I am Mortal T, and I am out.